welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today I'm filming a very requested video, which is my how to contour like a pro tutorial. So basically I'm going to show you how I do my powder contour but also my cream contour, and I'm also going to share a little secret of mine, and I'm going to show you how I do my nose contour. So if you want to know how to go from this to this, then just please keep on watching. Okay guys, so since I didn't know what kind of contouring you wanted to see, I decided to demonstrate both powder contouring and cream contouring. And today I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Shade and Light Powder Contouring Palette. And for my cream contour, I'm going to use the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel. And if you don't have those on hand, it's totally fine. I do have other recommendations for you guys that work just as good. My first one being the Too Faced Chocolate Bronzers. Right here I have Milk Chocolate Soleil, which is perfect for light to medium skin tones. Then of course we have the Hula Bronzer by Benefit Cosmetics. And this one is very beginner friendly, and I find that it looks good on a lot of skin tones. Now let's move on to more affordable drugstore products. Here I have the Makeup Revolution Ultra Contour Palette, which is really good. You have quite a bit of colors to choose from, and it even comes with a really good highlighter. And these two colors right here are just perfect for bronzing and contouring. Then here I have the e.l.f. Powder Contouring Palette, which is just crazy affordable. And again, this is perfect for bronzing and contouring. I bought mine in the lighter shade, but I do believe that there is a darker version of this. And then e.l.f. also has this contouring blush and bronzing powder, which I personally like to use as a bronzer. And finally, e.l.f. also carries this cool bronzer, which I think is perfect for contouring, and I love it as well. And finally, for cream contouring, I recommend you buy an LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer in a darker shade, which works perfect for contouring. So before you start doing anything, you want to first get your hair away from your face, and to do that, I'm using a hair clip. And now I'm going to show you how I powder contour the right side of my face using this Kat Von D Shade and Light Powder Contour Kit. So the first thing you're going to want to do is to find the perfect bronzer color for your skin tone, which should be a few shades darker than your natural skin tone. And once you found your perfect color, you're going to want to pick that color up with an angled blush brush. You can even use a kabuki brush, but I do think that an angled blush brush is a lot easier to use and a lot more beginner friendly. So that's what I personally use because I just think that it gives me the best results. And before applying the bronzer to your face, you kind of want to figure out where your cheekbones are. So for example, mine is right here. If you can't really feel it, a good way to find it is to just suck in your cheeks and they will just pop right out. And I've been doing it for so long that I don't really have to do this anymore, but I will still do it in a video so that you can see exactly what I'm doing. So by doing the fishy face, you kind of create shadows on your face that make you look very sculpted and defined. And those shadows are exactly what you want to create when contouring. So to do that, you just want to make a fishy face, and then you're going to cover the shadows that you just created while doing a fishy face, and you're just going to go in circular motions to cover that whole area up. And basically by doing this, you're making your cheekbones stand out more, and you're creating the illusion that your face is naturally sculpted and defined. Once you created that shadow under your cheekbone, you kind of want to bring it up to your temple, and you want to bronze that area up as well. And then you're going to bronze your forehead as well as the side of your face and your neck, just to make sure that everything flows together. So that was it for the first part of contouring, which was bronzing. Now we're going to move on to sculpting. And for this, I like to use a Benefit cheek brush, which just came with my Hula bronzer. And with this, I'm just going to pick up my sculpting color, which is this cooler brown color right here. The reason why you want to take a more cool tone brown color is that you want to give your shadow more dimension and make it look as realistic as possible. So once you have that on your brush, you want to make a fishy face again, and you're just going to apply this color on the very edge of your shadow. And this is really going to give life to your contour, and it's going to finish it up really well. And again, with that color, you want to hit the temples of your face again and anywhere else where you want to create a shadow. So for example, under your chin or even on your neck. So right now you can see how a big difference that just made. The right side of my face is a lot more sculpted and defined, so now we're going to try to do the exact same thing on the other side using cream products. So like I said earlier, for this I'm going to use the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel Cream Bronzer, which gives me a very sun-kissed look that I'm obsessed with. I'm going to pick this product up using an e.l.f. Cosmetics small stipple brush. And again, just like on the other cheek, I'm just going to cover the shadow that I created by doing a fishy face, taking very little product at a time though and building it up. And then I'm gonna move on my temple and a little bit on my forehead. Then a little bit on the side of my face and on my neck. Once you're happy with your cream contour, you want to set it in place with a powder. So with that same angled blush brush that we used earlier, I'm just going to pick some of this bronzer from this e.l.f. compact. And with that, I'm going to very lightly set my cream contour in place. Now for sculpting, I'm going to take my Cool Bronzer by e.l.f. and I'm going to go back to my Benefit Cheek brush. And I'm going to concentrate my brush in this cooler side of the bronzer. And again, I'm just going to apply this color on the very edge of the shadow that I created. And I'm going to blend it up to my temple and my forehead as well, and blend it down to the side of my face and my neck. And finally, I'm going to put a little bit of this color under my bottom lip as well, and this is going to make my lips look more full and more pouty. Now for nose contouring, I use my LA Girl Pro Concealer in a darker shade because I think it's just the easiest. And basically what I do with this is that I create a straight line going down the side of my nose. And then I draw a second line down the other side of my nose. And the trick with this is that you want to create two lines that are actually closer together than the actual natural sides of your nose. And this is going to make the bridge of your nose look a lot more narrow and therefore make your nose look smaller. Once you're done creating both of your lines down the side of your nose, you want to apply this color just under the tip of your nose to make it look shorter and more buttony. And now you want to blend everything out to make it look as natural as possible, and for this I'm using the 142 Concealer Buffer Brush by Zoeva. Now to make sure everything is seamless, I like to take my Laura Mercier translucent powder on a beauty wedge, and with that I like to go over my nose contour, and this is just going to bring everything together and make it look more natural. While that's setting, I'm taking a flat shadow brush by Coastal Scents and I'm going to go back to my e.l.f. Cool Bronzer. And I'm going to pick up that cool toned color again. And with this, I'm going to cut the sides of my nostrils to again make my nose look smaller. When I'm done with that, I like to take a large stipple brush by Coastal Scents to brush the powder that I have from my nose contour away from my nose. And finally, once my face is all sculpted and defined and beautiful, I'm just going to take a blending brush and I'm going to make sure that everything is blended, which is a major key to a good contour. The more you blend, the better it's going to look. And if you think that after all that blending, your cheek contour doesn't look that sharp anymore, you can just take a loose powder like the Ben Nye Banana Powder, for example, and a beauty wedge and directly apply that under your contour. Then you want to wait it out for a minute or two, and then with a blending brush you can just blend it in and you'll see that your cheek contour looks as sharp as a knife again. And here's the final product. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I'll see you very soon. So that was it for my how to contour like a pro video. My secret is now officially out. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big thumbs up. And if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to subscribe to my channel to get notified whenever I post a new video. Oh, and before I forget, I do have a KYLIE lip kit giveaway going on my channel right now. So if you're interested in winning 2 KYLIE lip kits of your choice and a Bomb AF highlighting palette, then just please make sure to click on the link, which should be in the description box. And yeah, I think that's all I had to say. So as usual, I hope you all have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day, and I'll see you in my next one.